What's your name and where you from?
My name's DC from South East London.
What was life like growing up there?
South East was fun. Obviously, I grew up in Woolwich Stockyard, so we had like a venture playground. A lot of the kids were playing out, do you get me, YMCA, playing cage football. But it's fun and it was a bit dangerous at times, but yeah, had a good time, good upbringing.
Yeah. In terms of the danger side to it, what did you see? What did you experience?
It's just the environment, isn't it? The council estates, it's just the typical story, isn't it? It's not always, it can be a negative influence if you're around the wrong people, do you get me? I think that's just a normal thing, like growing up in like poorer, quote unquote, poorer areas.
Yeah. What was life like inside your home? What was the environment like?
My home was always good, man. Do you get me? I've always lived with my mum and my stepdad as well. But I wouldn't say I had like a crazy traumatic family experience. It was quite normal. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like not having your biological dad around and having your stepdad around?
If I'm being honest, I think my stepdad was around from early, innit? So from when I was like 7.
Okay.
So I didn't really have too many memories of my real dad, like living with him or whatever. So I didn't really feel that absence, do you get me? Because I saw my stepdad as my dad, do you feel me? So, yeah.
Yeah. So would you say there was ever a void growing up? Because I know that people often times when they grow up without their biological dad, they can almost feel like there's still a void there, even though they still grew up in an environment in a home that was still good to them.
I don't know if there was a void because my stepdad filled in quite well, you know what I'm saying? So, and I still had contact with my actual dad, so it wasn't like, oh, I was just missing, like, no, we actually spoke. So he just lived in Nige. So I wouldn't say there was a void in terms of the parental stuff, no. I felt like, yeah, it was like a family, normal, quote unquote, normal family unit.
Yeah. What was it like coming from a good home, but every time you stepped out of your house, it seemed like you was in a completely different environment?
It's like, it's conflicting, isn't it? Because obviously, when you say bad environment, at that age you don't see it as that, innit? That's just normal. Like, okay, you go to a school and ends, you know how the ends operates, etc. And you just adapt, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, obviously when you come home, you don't really take a lot of the baggage from outside into your yard, innit? So, I don't know, it's a bit weird. It's like I don't even know how to describe it, bro, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Would you say there's any personal experiences that you have of maybe that environment or the things that were happening outside of your home played a part into your life personally?
Yeah, definitely. I think at a younger age, at a younger age, secondary school days, I was kind of hanging around with the wrong people, do you feel me? And I feel like maybe year 10, year 11, I used to get in quite a bit of trouble. And only God knows if I'll continue down that path or chilling with those people where I'll be, do you know what I mean?
Looking back at that part of your life, is there anything that you regret?
I wouldn't. I'll say I would regret the impact I had on my parents. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously just always getting in trouble, getting kicked out of school. They were stressed, obviously having trouble in certain areas that like I couldn't really go to. So I guess just the stress I put on them at the time.
Yeah. How do you think that made you feel at the time, and then compared to how you feel now?
At the time, I was still conscious of it. I can't lie to you. I knew, okay, cool. I'm putting these lot through a lot. But at the same time, it's just a norm to you, innit? You can't really break out of it. Like, I'm still going to the same school. I'm still live in the same area, so I can't really detach from it. I felt like I couldn't at the time. Do you get me? But obviously now you're older, you know a lot better. So, well, if I could go back, I don't know if I would change anything because I guess everything has led to who I am now, innit? Do you feel me? But I definitely would have thought twice before doing certain silly things.
Yeah. Looking back at that period of your life, is there a moment or a particular circumstance that stands out? You're like, wow, I can't believe I got myself involved in that, or that happened and I managed to escape it.
Yeah, so in year 11, I think, like I said, I was hanging around with the wrong people and I was going to school in a area where like 2 areas of ops to where I was from, innit? And I was playing a football match, and after the match, obviously 2 guys from this area were coming looking for me, innit? Do you get me? And then we ended up having a fight outside of school. And yeah, it was quite a big fight. And then from there I got kicked out of school. And then from there, just that area was just, I got kicked out of school, but they let me do my GCSEs at home. So yeah, from there, just going to that area was just a bit of a myth. So when they did allow me back in, I think near the end of the year, it was like I had to get dropped, I had to get picked up every day, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was a lot.
What kind of emotions stemmed from that?
Stem from it. It's just paranoia, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I think at that time I was just like always on my toes, like, okay, cool. Anything could happen at any time kind of thing, innit? Especially when I started going back to the school after I got kicked out. It was like, at first my parents would be dropping me, taking me, but after a while I was just like, no, I'll go take a bus, innit? And every day on the bus, you're just mad paranoid, like, listen, anybody could just step on this bus at any moment, do you know what I'm saying? And that did happen one time. Had a fight on the bus after that. And yeah, man, it was just, yeah, there's a lot of paranoia, a lot, yeah.
Do you feel any of these emotions now?
Of paranoia? Yeah, definitely, man. Here and there, the older I am now, it's like I'm not in those situations, so it's definitely a lot less. But I think it's something that always sticks with you, innit? It's like, they'll call it being streetwise or whatever, do you get me? But yeah, I think I'm always cautious, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What do you think the turning point was for you in terms of realizing that that lifestyle wasn't for you?
If I'm being honest with you, yeah, I never really thought that was for me. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be like some lifelong criminal gangster, all that. I never had that in my mind, innit? So at the time I was playing football, I wanted to play football professionally, so that was always the goal, do you get me? So it wasn't really too hard to turn away from it, do you get me? I think college was definitely the turning point, because I decided to go to a college off ends. I went SFX. So it took me away completely from ends, do you get me, every single day. So made new friends, etc. So I'll say that was the real turning point, like, yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think you were influenced by the roads then? Because even you mentioning that you came from a good home.
Yeah.
What do you think got you tied up into all of that?
It's the environment, like I said, innit, man? Like, everybody you're around is from the ends, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously, I think when you're younger as well, you kind of, I think as a young black man, like, you kind of want some kind of, not even validation, but you want some kind of like, it's all rooted in ego, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you want to feel like the man, you want to feel like you have some kind of respect, etc. Even whether that's subconsciously or whatever, and I think there's always like, you always feel that strength in numbers kind of thing, innit? Do you feel me? So I would say, yeah, it doesn't start like, okay, I leave my yard trying to be the baddest guy or whatever. I've never rolled like that. I've always been myself, innit? Do you feel me? But I think, like, with certain situations, for example, I was a shy kid growing up. Do you get me? And I felt like at a certain age I needed to know how to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that through doing whatever I was doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it could also stem from insecurities as well. Do you feel me? Yeah.
Did you ever feel any guilt from that situation, knowing that those guys were coming for you, but then others got themselves maybe beaten up or whatever?
I can't lie to you, bro. I did not feel no guilt.
I hear it.
Survival of the fittest, man. Honestly, back then, anyways, it's like, obviously now, and obviously some things I've been through after that. Now I really feel for people that get caught up in that stuff and, like, you know, suffer like big injuries or all that kind of stuff. But at that time, I was just like, yo, if I'm good, you get me? That's what that matters to me, man. You get me?
Yeah. Sounds like it would have been a big wake-up call, though.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think even after it's funny because after stepping away from all of that, that's where I got stabbed, like, when I was in uni. And yeah, I just find it funny, like, yo, I'm completely away from that, but this happened now, but nothing happened back then, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was even an even bigger wake-up call.
Yeah. What you mentioned earlier about the shyness in school, where do you think that stemmed from?
Shyness. I've always been a shy kid, man. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. It's like a lack of confidence as well. I don't know, man. It's just from my earliest memories. Like, I remember my mum, we went to Butlins one year and I was running, I don't even know how old I was. I must have been like 7, 8. And there was the arcade. And then I was going to the machine and a little kid ran in front of me to get in the machine, and I kind of just, I left it and walked away. When my mum was like, no, you go and fight for the machine, like, kind of thing, innit? I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't know. I was just That's the earliest memory I have of me not being like confident or assertive. But I don't know where that stems from, man. Like, if I'm being honest, I can't remember how I was living in Nige. Obviously, I came here when I was 5, so I don't know anything. I can't remember anything before that might have happened that caused that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You think you're still shy?
Yeah, 100, man, 100. And I think it comes across like even my music. Like, do you know what it is? With being shy, you can disguise as being laid back. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm confident as well. But in like social settings, I'll definitely never be the loudest in the room. Do you know what I'm saying? But it can definitely come out in certain instances. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you want to be more, I don't know, extroverted?
In certain situations, yeah, man. But I've definitely done a lot of work, like to get to a place where I'm comfortable with myself. Do you get me? Like I said, like my confidence is there. But yeah, in certain situations, I definitely feel like I can definitely benefit more if I was extroverted or a bit more imposing.
What was the situation around you getting stabbed?
We went to a party, me and quite a few guys in Victoria. And after the party, I'm not even too sure what happened really. I think I was chatting to someone and then I turned around and I see my friend is in his car. And there's some guy like, I don't know, I thought they were talking at first, you get me? And then the guy was like, hit my boy. Obviously I thought it was a joke, but then I saw my boy's face, like it was serious. So I just ran over, obviously not even thinking. And then yeah, I think a fight broke out. It got broken up at first. I think I went over there really to break it up, innit? Do you feel me? And then, so it got separated for a minute. And then, obviously I don't think I took it too seriously, man, because I was like kind of laughing like, this is stupid, like, do you get me? And I think they didn't like the fact I was laughing, do you get me? Mm-hmm. And then, obviously at the time I didn't know who it was, do you get me? But found out later there were quite some serious people, do you get me? So I can only imagine like some guys laughing in front of me, like must have riled them up, innit? So we were walking away, I thought it was over, whatever, and I turn around and I see one of the guys in front of me and I was confused, I was drunk, bro, I was high, do you get me? So I was just like, what's this guy saying in front of me kind of thing? And then fight started there. And then I just don't remember nothing, bro. I just remember waking up in hospital, do you know what I'm saying? And then I found out what happened afterwards, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's really, it was over nothing, man, literally. Yeah.
Wow. What do you think that situation done to you mentally?
Definitely, I think around that time I stopped going out to parties. I was definitely a lot more cautious. It was just a wake-up call, man. Like, I think in them situations, you realise that, like, I don't even think I would have been aware that I died. Do you know what I'm saying? I woke up in hospital, bro. Like, some other people don't even wake up, you know what I'm saying? So it made me deep life, like, damn, like, your life could just go like that and you won't even know you're dead. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely a lot more cautious in terms of how I approach situations, in situations I even want to engage with, do you know what I'm saying? And it made me, I had a bit of trust issues at the time. Because like every situation, man, when you're with a few people, you might look at people a bit differently, depending on the actions they take during the time or whatever. So yeah, definitely had an effect.
Yeah. When it comes to the trust issues,
Yeah.
how would you say that plays a part in today in terms of just like maybe making new friends or getting into relationships, whatever?
Like I said, I'm very cautious of like people's intentions, innit? Do you feel me? And that's what I'm big on now. Like, it's not really the action, it's like, it's what did you intend to do there kind of thing, innit? Everybody makes mistakes, man, do you get me? But if you intentionally try to do that to me, that's a different story, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the cautiousness is up. I'll say the paranoia as well, just through the several situations I've been through.
Is it hard to deal with at times? Just the paranoia and just feeling like you can't trust people?
Sometimes, man, like you battle yourself in it. It's like, I don't know if I'm moving the right way here. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think it's a good defense mechanism at times. You know what I'm saying? If you like learn to get a grasp on it. You know what I mean? I think it's good to be cautious, but at the same time, you got to allow yourself to like give people grace as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you say your experiences in life have shaped the way that you just view life in general?
I think I don't know, man. I haven't had too many crazy situations apart from the ones I mentioned. But I think quite a few experiences have made me just, it's the lack of trust, man. If I'm being honest with you, like, obviously that situation I got stabbed, and then my stepdad, like, just leaving as well. So it's just like, raw. I don't know if I trust people like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do. There's some people that I do trust. Again, like I said, it's about, if I feel like you're genuine, then I'm kind of like an all or nothing person, innit? You feel me? Then, yeah, then I'll fuck with you heavy. Do you get me? But if there's any ounce of like some funny stuff or whatever, then it might just stay in my mind. It's just always noted. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to 100% move past that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask about your stepdad leaving and how that impacted you?
Yeah. Yeah. At the time I was at uni, my first year, and he helped me move in, everything, all that kind of stuff. So I didn't even know there was any issues at yard or whatever. I think I was excited to go uni, and I think it was that, I'm not even sure the time frame after I started, but I got a call from my mum, like just saying he's left. Obviously she's upset, all this kind of stuff, innit? I'm just confused. Like I was just like, what the hell? Like, do you get me? He didn't speak to me about nothing or nothing like that. So around them times I was going back and forth from home like every weekend, just to be with my mum, obviously just to support her. So that was difficult as well because I've never seen my mum like that. Obviously, I'm my only child, innit? Seeing your mum like that is just it's a lot, innit? So it was a lot to deal with at the same time. You're starting uni, nobody around you knows. I didn't tell one person, you know what I mean? So just kind of keep it to myself, kept it to myself, sorry. And yeah, it was hard to deal with, man. At the same time, you're kind of putting on a brave face, like, do you get me? And then I think around that time, it was around that time that I started music as well, like properly. So I dropped my freestyle, Gleeman freestyle. And I think that was kind of like the motivation, it was like an escape really, like I just started writing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the freestyle was just doing well. So it was a weird time as well. And I think a month after the freestyle got stabbed. So it was just like that year in general was just like a mad roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know you had writing as an outlet, but do you wish you spoke to somebody about it at the time?
I think I definitely should have, man. But I think at that time, at that age, like, you don't really know better. And there's not really, I didn't feel like I had those resources or the people, the right person to speak to. And to be fair, I don't think I was even had the intention of speaking to someone about it. It was just like, oh, you know what, it is what it is, it's life, innit? Like, just got to deal with it kind of thing, innit? But I definitely think, looking back, maybe I should have, especially after getting stabbed, I didn't speak to nobody. Like, it was just it happens, I mean, like, kind of thing, innit? You feel me? So, yeah.
Yeah. How would you say you are now?
I feel like I'm better, man, 100%. I feel good. A lot of growth. I've done the therapy stuff, you get me? So, and that definitely helps. But you're never 100% in it. You're just always trying to get better every day, innit? So, yeah, definitely in a good place though.